if it says, you look really far away. I need to fix this Zoom, but if it says was live above my head, that means you're catching the replay. Let me just fix my Zoom went way out for some reason. That is crazy. There we go. Put a little light on the subject. All right, now we're back. Wow, that was a weird thing that happened. I look like I was so far away when I'm just like right here. Hi, everybody from Craft Around the Clock. I hope you are doing awesome. Like I said, my name's Nancy. I'm actually from North Texas. I'm from Michigan, but I live in North Texas. And we're here to craft, okay, which is a gorgeous day today, 75 degrees. Don't hate me, but it was 75 degrees today. Hi, Tracy. Anyhow, let's make something cute, okay? The keyword today, hi, Cindy. The keyword today is mug, M-U-G. Howdy, Lena. How are you? Hi, Ellen. Hi, Susan. All my friends are here. Good to see you guys. I have some cutouts, you guys. I couldn't resist my bow frame. So we're going to start with that. We're going to do a couple things. This piece, look at this. Isn't that so cute? Okay, we're going to start with this piece. My brain is all over the place. I'm going to try to get super focused. Hi, Denise. Hi, Sissy. How are you? How are you? I hope you are good. I hope you're good. How's everybody doing? We had a heat wave, 45. You know what? Take it when you get it. This is espresso paste. I am going to, for now, water down my brush. And I'm going to just stain this. I do this a lot. I love the look of this stain. These are the colors I like in my house, but you can do any color you like on this. That's what the awesome part is about crafting. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. If you type the word mug, I went back and forth on my keyword, which is why my brain keeps wanting to say the other one. I don't want to mess everybody up. But anyway, if you type the word mug, it'll give you all the LINKS's to everything that I'm using today. The frame, the cutouts, all the paste, and the transfer I'm going to use. Everything. And guys, oh, that's super cute. There is a brand new launch on my chalk site tomorrow, and let me tell you, I'm kind of looking at it over here because I double booked myself, and there's the new launch is being shown. It's going to happen tomorrow at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. So for me, 10 a.m. Central. And it's a lot of what you would call evergreen designs. They are like, so far, I haven't seen one like Easter or anything like that. It's all evergreen. There's one that made me cry, almost cry. That's a boost. But there's a memorial one that's super cute. Hi, Cynthia. Yay, Kathleen. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, that's so awesome. Well, you guys, I just put your next craft item on my porch, and it will go out tomorrow, Kathleen. All right, so this is the color I'm going for here. But what I might do, now that I'm looking at it, oh my gosh, you're going to love this launch tomorrow. So be sure to look at it tomorrow, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Lots of cute stuff. So I'm going to later go over this bow. So with a baby wipe, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just making the stain a little lighter there because I'm going to paint inside this bow. I'm actually going to use a marker, but I wanted the rest of it to be stained. So I just lightened up inside the bow there, just a smidge, okay? Just a smidge. Hi, Teresa and Cruz and Tina. Hello, hello. This part, what did I decide? This part, I think I decided to paint white. I am deciding that now if I didn't decide that earlier. So, yes, me too, Cruz. I hope so also. Hope everybody is good. Let me know what you're up to today. All right, so we're going to give this base a coat of white. We'll set it aside. And then we'll come back. We're going to have to give it 2 coats for sure. Hi, Jan. How are you? You don't really have to go all the way to the edge because your frame is going to cover it up. You just want to probably check to make sure that you're getting as far enough. Okay. So what I mean by that is paint, but then set this here. See, I got enough, so I don't have to worry about the rest. Okay, and we'll just set this aside. And then let's grab my somewhat clean sticky mat and put our cutouts on it and paint there. I made a cozy today. Oh, I like a koozie. Oh, a koozie, I bet is what you mean. I don't know how you spell that, but I get what you're saying. I love it. What color was your koozie? And who is this, for you or is it a gift? All right, and all of this we're just going to paint white also. I don't know if it's going to stick on here. We shall see. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's so many things. I didn't even think there would be this many things. And I was going to wait until after and catch the replay, but I just decided I want to do both. And so now, I can't let you see it. As soon as I get the lookbook, I will post it in the VIP group later tonight. And then what you'll need to do is comment on that for a chance to win Happy Mail. I try to do that for all the launches. You do get better coverage, guys, if you pounce your brush on the MDF. Hi, Debbie Boda. How are you? Hi, Tammy. Tammy, I just got your welcome gift. Is sitting on my porch well, it'll be on my porch tomorrow morning. On its way to you tomorrow. Tammy just joined my club. And she is going to get some fun stuff on her porch. What do I want to do now? All right, I'm just going to go kind of back and forth. This is going to make it a little easier so I don't have to run my dryer too much. School was good today. My kiddos are, as I've said many times, amazing this year. Had a very chill day. You know what? It's the adults that are annoying. Let me just say that. It is the adults sometimes that you deal with at school that, man alive. I mean, basic stuff is just hard sometimes. I get frustrated today. I'm going to tell you that. I got a little frustrated at school today. And I'm not going to make you guys all worked up too, but cleaning the tables, you have to use cleaner. Water does not clean the tables. How about that? Let's start with that. That was one of my rants today. Anyway, whatever. Let's move on to crafting. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. I appreciate it. All right, so this is probably going to be coated enough for me. Let's go back to these. They're going to need a little dry. A little bit of drying. Anybody else have trouble with adults today? Let me know in the comments. Sometimes I just don't know. I'm telling you, 6-year-olds are way easier for me most of the time. Hi, Tammy. Did we have a decent day? It's a normal day, but when you have adult things, I'm like, come on, people. Just like, don't be lazy about it. Don't be lazy about it. Just, it's flu season for Pete's sake. Let's clean like we're supposed to. All right, so we're gonna get these all white real quick, and then I'm gonna show you. Now make sure you're commenting along. Actually, let me show you. I'm gonna do a little giveaway today. Is that a good rant? I don't usually come on here and complain. Not usually. Once in a while. Today, I just was like, come on. Don't get it. Anyhow, type the word. What word can I have you type? Comment along. I'm going to do a little giveaway at the end to someone who, what I'm going to give away is, so we're going to use this transfer. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to give away. We're going to use this transfer today. It says coffee is a hug in a mug, and this is the side we're going to use. I have the cutouts for this side. Okay? So if you want cutouts for this side of the transfer, the cutouts, okay, type me in the comments below. And then at the end, I will find the word me to someone and send it to you. Okay? Today we're using the other side. So type the word me because I don't want to send it to you if you don't either A, have the transfer or don't want it or whatever, right? So only those that want to participate type the word me. M-E. Hi, Mary Ann. How are you? That way you won't get something you don't want. Lynn says me. I got right down to the end of that white, didn't I? Awesome. All right, and at the end, I'll scroll back and we'll find these. Okay, I'm going to have to leave this thing here. Go back to my Facebook. Pull up, whoops. Type me. Who else is saying me? Ellen says me. Nancy says me. Okay, keep typing. Just, you don't have to type it a million times, but if you type the word me, then I'll know at least that's who I should choose from. I mean, everybody likes free stuff, but if you can't use it, then it's not really worth having it, right? All right. And then if I choose your name at the end, you're going to have to be sure to send me your address if you haven't bought from me before, okay? Kimmy loves everything coffee. Well, you know what? I'm new to coffee, you guys. And maybe you know that. I've talked about that on this page. And I've talked about it. I'm kind of new. I'm mostly a tea girl. But my son kind of started me on it a little. I mean, I like coffee in like dessert. But to just like drink it, I wasn't much of just a coffee person, right? Mostly just tea. And now when we go out, I basically just take it, not all the way black. Depends. If it's really good, I can take it black. But I just put like a little creamer in there. Tell me how you take your coffee. I'm not a coffee connoisseur by any stretch of the imagination. Not even close. But I like it with just like one creamer in it, and that's it. Me. Everybody say me. Oh, thank you. Cruz, it's actually a dress, but thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I've had it for a long time. Let's see. Lots of me's. All right. We're going to give it a little wax. Okay. On all these things. Because the transfer that we're going to use is sticky, for those of you who are new. Okay. And what we don't want to happen is all that paint that we just put down peel up. Okay, so I think what we're going to do next, what are we going to do next? We're going to separate these two. I love that sound. Cream with my, you like a lot of cream, just a splish, a little teeny tiny flavored cream with a little sugar. I'm trying to, I have a sugar issue. Thank you for the hearts. Not like, I don't have like whatever, diabetes or anything, but I eat so much sugar, you guys. I have no idea. And once I start, it's terrible. It's really terrible how much I eat. I cannot even tell you how much I ate yesterday. It's so many desserts yesterday. Love coffee. I get up early so I can have while the house is quiet. Yes. Somebody said black and strong. Yes, Christy. I think the thing is I do like it strong. Which is funny because everybody's like, you didn't even drink coffee before, but you're having it like that. And I'm like, well, I don't know. That's how I like it. Frozen mocha wrap or French. See, I don't even know what any of that is. That's how of a beginner coffee person I am. I don't know what any. One time somebody said, do you want a, gosh, I don't even know. Oh, peppermint mocha. So I don't even know what she said now. I can't repeat it. I said, well, what is in that? I don't know what's in that. It's fine. I'm 1,000 years old and I don't drink coffee, but I am getting better about it, but I like it just. I'm going to tell you what, Starbucks coffee, not a fan. Not a fan. It's not great. But when I was up by Caitlin, my daughter, who lives in the Seattle area, the hotel had great coffee. Then we went to just some diner and they had good coffee. Like, I think if it's good, if you don't have to put anything in it. Vanilla caramel flavored cream. That sounds good. More than a splash. That's awesome. Okay, so I think we're going to do these. Well, can I put all this on here at once? This is so cute. It's just like, it's not a mini. So this is a size A. Usually a size A is like one design, but you're getting two designs. So it's kind of like two mini transfers in one on either side. It's just a cute size. Now, we're going to do some things with this. What are we going to do with this? I really need, here it is. Okay, let me get some tools out here. I have half of a mini squeegee, okay? Do not like sour. Yeah, it's not good. Teachers get a lot of Starbucks gift cards. I think I put, we have like your favorite things at the front office, and I think I put no Starbucks. I usually would give those to my kids. But at the time, I wasn't a coffee drinker, but I don't know. Just, I found that they're not, unless they've got a bunch of stuff in them, they're not super great. Okay, so I'm going to do the top and just lift this off so that can dry. I'm going to get these, the A and the is off just to get it out of my way. Dunkin' Donuts are, you know, I have heard that from other people too. Dunkin' is way better or whatever. But I'm telling you, a couple of the just whatever diners we went to in the Seattle area were great. It was just whatever coffee. When I went to church with I went to my sister's church when we were in Michigan. They had like a coffee place, like you had to pay for it, but there was like a coffee whatever. Oh, I kind of missed that part. Let's touch it up. Anyway, out front, and I was going to put cream in it, but it didn't need it. It was good. I didn't quite chalk right here. I sort of missed this spot. So it's got an outline, but I didn't really push in well, and I pulled it up too quick. So I'm just taking a skinny brush and touching that up, and that's going to fix that problem. Okay, now for this, this is going to be not tricky, but we're going to do a couple things with this. I'm going to have my mug be this cadet color. It's this really pretty blue. And what I'm going to do is go around the edge of the mug. Just press that in all along the bottom. And then I'm just going to go along the top outer rim. Because the way I see this and the way other people see this is different. So I'm going to show you my way. It's my way or the highway today. Just kidding. I'm going to show you my way, and then you can do it however you want. Because in my mind, these little swirls here need to be white. I've only gotten coffee like this like one time, but when I got it, the swirls should be white. So we're gonna clean this. So I basically left those out for now in the center. You see that? Okay. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna show you really quick how you clean this. You just wanna take it to your sink, let the water run over it. Super easy. Get your board eraser that anyone that's in my club gets from me. You will have one in the mail. Part of your welcome deal. I don't think I'm supposed to say that, so pretend I didn't say that. But anyhow, if you're in my club, you probably have one of these. Yes, I did, my friend. I was watching while I was live. I double booked myself. I'm loving it. It's all kind of, Jen, the new launch looks very everyday. I'm loving it. All right, then what you want to do, I almost put it away. It's wet on the sticky side. So you want to dry this off. Okay. And then if you were done, you would just put this back on the backer sheet. I am not done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my fuzz cloth, the sticky side down, and dry the front. And then I'm just going to leave it there. If I forget, you can remind me that's where I put it. We have a Stoked coffee shop. It's really good. Is it called Stoked? That's the name of it, Nancy? Yes, Lynn, I am a kindergarten teacher. I've been teaching pre-K and kindergarten. I mean, mostly pre-K, but the last 5 or 6 years I've been teaching kindergarten, but I've been teaching for like 30 years. A long time. Long time. All right, I'm just checking the comments, making sure I didn't, why don't it go back? That's weird. Oh, it did go back. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is inside the cup. This is a different shade of brown, but I would suggest, however you like your coffee, whether it's black or light or whatever, that's what color you paint on the inside. This is a terrible brush. Hang on. Hold, please. Let me find a brush that is going to be better for this. I don't know. I'm being fussy. So if you like your coffee dark, go dark. If you like it, whatever, you know, that's what I'm saying here. And I thought bark would be a good color for me. So now that this is done, I'm going to go ahead and get real close to that blue outer edge. And paint in the center here. So it actually looks like coffee. Or at least the way I like coffee. Just like so. Okay, we're going to get right over here. And then if your paste looks thick in one spot, thin in another, if you want to blend it, you can just put your brush in some water and it will reactivate any paste that's dry. And you can move it around and blend it however you want it to look. But this is supposed to be, you know, like a liquid drink. So I think you don't necessarily need it to be like a perfectly solid color. You get what I'm saying here. But I'm going to dry it and do one more little zhuzh on top. My daughter is a teacher and worked in child nutrition school for 20 years. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. I love it. Do the people at her school clean the tables the way they're supposed to? I'm all coming back around. I guess I'm not over it yet. I'm not over it yet. Come on, people. Do your jobs. Okay, so this is going to be my coffee. Looks pretty the color I would like it. Howdy. That's a long name. Kingdom Acres Homemaking and Homestead. But I don't know your regular name, so hello. My daughter is a preschool teacher here in Kentucky. I love that. Is it Glenna? Yes, Glenna. Oh, that's cool. It's called Stoked. Does she work like at a chain for preschool? Does she work, thank you, Pat Hill. Or does she work at like public school, preschool? Let me know. I've done all the things in all those years. Lynn, you feel me. You feel me. Thank you. And you know what? I am not a neat freak. I'm not. I wish I was. If you watch me long enough, you're going to know that I am not. Definitely not. Okay, so this is going to be sanded lightly. Oh, so lightly. And we're going to wax it so my paint doesn't get pulled up, okay? My paste, I should say. So what you want to do is rub it on, and then buff it back. Okay, and that way, then we're going to get our transfer back out. Not in this drawer. It's in this drawer. Okay, and because it was on my fuzz cloth, it's already fuzzed. And then I'm just going to do my best here. What am I doing? Why is this not even close? Oh, I see. Okay. Then I'm going to lay this back down, which I have not done this way in a while. So what you want to do is kind of hover over your design, whether you do it on a cutout or flat on a surface or whatever, and just kind of turn it slightly until your white or your base color is gone. Or at least for the most part gone. it is going to be a little forgiving, okay? And then I'm really just going to worry about kind of pressing lightly right here. We're going to I got to open a brand new jar of paste. You know what, Jen, my teacher aide was saying there was something going around, but they didn't know the name of it. She was saying it wasn't that. Another beautiful day. That's right. That's great. Isn't it nice to craft with your bestie? Gosh, I wish my bestie liked to craft. She does not. I mean, she would do it, but it's not her thing. It's not her jam. Okay, we've got a new jar of white paste, you guys, and that means I need to order another one because this is my last jar of white. So this is black and white are probably the only two colors that I try to do what my husband tells me, which is if you open one and it's your last one, you order another one. This is probably the only thing I don't want to run out of ever, is black and white paste. Ink, I'm not as, I don't ink as much, so it's a little better. So I'm going to take my detail tool, and I'm just going to go inside where the coffee is with this detail tool. And I'm really only using this because it's a little easier to maneuver. And maybe I won't get it on the blue part. But I'm not a perfect crafter, nor do I pretend to be. Okay, so you just rub it in and scrape back any excess. And then hopefully our little swirls, what the world's going on over here, will be there in our coffee. Yay, it's perfect. This is exactly the way I wanted it. Yay! I love it when things come together. Okay. Keyword is mug, right? M-U-G. And I think I forgot to pin that comment. No, I changed it. Keyword is mug. If you want the product list, we are going to, let me show you this. Isn't that so pretty? You guys, isn't that so cute? My daughter teaches 3rd grade in Oklahoma. Love that, Lynn. Did anyone hear about, oh, much better than I am. What does that mean, Cindy? Okay, so now I'm going to put the frame on. I probably should have done that already, and I apologize. I'm going to put the frame on. And what I kind of realized the other night is with these frames, it's a good idea to like clamp them. Oh, stop that, Cindy. I bet you're great. And you know what? It's not really, it doesn't matter how they turn out. It's all about you enjoying the process. So anyhow, I have these little clamps. You can get these at the Dollar Tree, or at least you used to be able to. Because there's been a couple times, not gonna lie, they got off the live and went, what happened to my frame? It moved. Probably because I moved it. But also it kind of helps the glue keep it on here tight here. You don't have to put it on for long, but just enough for the glue to set up. So do you see how I got these little clamps in here? And I have more. You could do more. Maybe I'll do 2 more. Isn't that cute little bow frame? Now I'm thinking of painting. I think they come in a pack of 4. I forget how many they come in. I bought these a long time ago. Now, here's our layout. I would like you to tell me what color our bow should be. As I'm laying this out here. And this is going to fit in here very tight. Oh, it fits perfectly in here. Should we do the bow in blue? Or what color would you do the bow in if this is our layout? Let me know in the comments. And remember, if you're just getting here, I said at the beginning, doing a little giveaway. And if you're interested in it, what I'm doing is giving away the cutouts for the other side of this transfer. It says life begins after coffee. And it's going to be just the little cutouts. But I figured I might as well tell you what it is in case you are not a coffee drinker. This is not going to be a giveaway that you're going to want. Blue bow with the polka dots. Oh, that would with white polka dots. That would be cute. I don't know if I have this color blue because I was going to use my markers. Thanks for the hearts. So if you've not already commented me, make sure you do that. I'm doing this upside down, you guys. That is talent. Yesterday I was like, I cannot do this upside down. I am flipping it. It shouldn't matter, but for some reason sometimes it does. Thank you for the hearts. I like it like that, but if I was painting it, then blue. Everybody says blue. Okay, we'll go with blue. You know, when I think of a bow, I always think pink. And I'm not even a pink person. But I guess just, I think girly. Not even that girly, honestly. I'd bump that. Okay, this is where we are. You guys said blue. Let's see what my markers can do here. Let's see what my markers can do. All right. I gotta see what blues I have. I may do this. Oh, this is gonna be close. I just think for me, it will be easier to stay in the lines with a marker. This little line on the outside is etched into the wood, so it gives you a little play, but I'm not as good with a brush as I am with the marker. You know, a marker's like a little sturdier, easier to hold. And it might dry close to the cadet. So I'm going to try this. Just like this. Thank you guys. Glad you like it. Make sure you're hitting that heart button. Commenting along. If you can sprinkle, I would love that. Trying to get pretty quickly to 50,000 followers. We're at almost 40 right now. So all the sprinkling and all the, this is going to be close. I may just keep it this color. So I was going to show you a trick that if it doesn't match enough to still paint with your blue, but then you could, or use your marker, but then you can go over it with a brush, but you really won't have to get all the way to the edge. Now, Lena says I should do white polka dots. What do you guys think? Polka dots? And guys, make sure you are in the Perks program before you make any purchases. Do not pay retail for anything. My new launch that's tomorrow, you want to be in the Perks program for that too, okay? What time is it? All right, I got time. I've got 6 minutes, and that should be plenty of time. So this is a little lighter. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to try to show you what I think is a trick. You can take your marker to go all the way to the edge. Okay, like that. It's close. It's not the same, but it's close. But then you can take your brush and you don't really, truly, I don't think, have to go all the way to the edge. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to just go somewhat close. And if a little bit of that other color is peeking in, well, it doesn't matter. You really aren't going to notice that. But this should work. No polka dots. Tammy says no on the polka dots. Thanks for all the hearts. It might be too busy with the polka dots. What I might do is just a little highlight. How about that? This is working out pretty well. I'm probably going to speak too soon. Like I said, the groove is going to make it a little forgiving. But then using that marker as a base makes it the most forgiving. And these are just whatever brushes that I had from Hobby Lobby. You don't have to be like a huge pack for a little bit of money. You like the Cadet? Me too. All right. Okay, I am loving it. Let my coffee turn just a smidge. All right, guys. This is so cute. All right, where's my white? All right, we are going to dry this guy up, the bow. And then I'm just going to take my white Sharpie marker. Just add a little zhizh to it. Hang on, I got some on the end. This is what I'm doing. What do you guys think? Isn't this so cute? All right, guys, here's what we got. What do you think? Type the word mug. I should have just made it the other word. Type the word mug. Check your messages. I think this turned out so stinking cute. What do you think? I think that's awesome. All right, hit that heart button for me. And we're going to do, I didn't even forget. Look at me not forgetting. I'm going to go ahead and scroll through the comments here and see who I can send the ones that go to the other side here. Here we go. Thank you for all the hearts. You're amazing. It's a very small little set here, but it is going to fit this one. Okay, this is what it matches with. You're going to want to make sure you have this transfer, okay? And this transfer is called Hugging a Mug. All right, thank you guys. All right, thank you for all these hearts. You're so amazing. I'm just going through. I'm going to scroll as far back as Facebook will let me here. Okay, let me see. A little bit more. All right, here we go. I'm looking for some me's. Me. Up here is where all my me's were. All right, let's see. Hang on, sorry, it takes me a minute to scroll back to my me's. Koozie. I'm seeing Lena's comment here. Hang on now. Oh, hey, there's my me's. All right. Let's see. Glenna Jump. It says Glenna, Glenna, Jump. Want to write your name down? You gotta message me, Glenna Jump, with your email and your mailing address, okay? That's so I can send you the shipping notification and all that. That's why you do that, okay? All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you always. And we'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.